So, let's talk about night riding. Some people are kind of forced to night ride because of time constraints and work constraints and whatnot. Others prefer to night ride. Some people don't like night riding. Personally, I'll do both. I prefer to ride in the day. It's a little bit easier to get help if you hurt yourself. But the night ride with a crew is always fun as well. I don't really go out of my way to do night rides, but if there's a crew out and I get invited, I'm always up for it. So I've had this Montier, Magicshine Montier 6500 for a while now, for ages. I bought it a while ago, done some reviews on it. It's been killer. Still to this day, it's flawless. I love it. So we've got a big battery, lasts quite a while, and this thing is so bright. I've never used a helmet light with it, but riding technical trails, I want a helmet light so I can see where I'm going. Now, not long ago, Magicshine got in touch with me. Said, thanks for the review, blah, blah, blah. It was really good. Glad you like the lights. We'd like to send you some stuff. So, to test, obviously. So we went back and forth. I told him, pretty much gave him the same spiel as I give everyone else. I'll review your stuff, but there's no favoritism. If I like it, it'll get a good review. If it's got problems, I'll tell you what's wrong with it, and I'll be objective and review it as such. So, to be honest, a lot of companies have well, not a lot, but a few companies have come to me with things they want me to test, and I give them the same spiel, and the vast majority don't give me anything. The vast majority just disappear or go about their way or whatever, which is fine. I don't take it personal. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. I understand business. So respect to these guys for still going ahead with it, even though there's no. It is what it is. I'm gonna review this stuff how it is. So enter the Ulti 1000. This thing here, I've always wanted a helmet light to go with a bar light, and also just a less extreme light that I can just chuck on at night and go for it. I don't have to strap a battery onto my bike and stuff like that. So this Ulti 1000, this is just an introduction to these lights anyway. I'm going to do some night riding and show you how they work, obviously. This Ulti 1000 is light. It's 130 grams, $120. And it's ridiculously bright it's what you'd expect out of a 1000 lumen. So I've got an Azure 1000 lumen light, and it's nothing compared to this. This thing's considerably brighter. If I was to say this is a true 1000, the Azure 1000 would be more like an 800 maybe, 700 lumen. So what I like about this is it's easy to mount. I can mount it to a GoPro mount so I can run a full face. I don't ride without a full face, especially on trails or exclusively on trails. If I'm on trails, you're going to see me in a full face. Dirt jumping, not so much. Sometimes, yeah. I'm not a great jumper, so I like to protect the dome, protect the front of the brain and the moneymaker. So anyway, they clip in with a Garmin mount. Super cool. Just standard GoPro mount. This Garmin mount comes with the MJ906S, and I believe it came. The Ulti 1000 may have had the GoPro mount with it, but anyway, very much accessible. So you run on a GoPro mount, you run it wherever you want. So that light is killer. So far, I've done a heap of commuting with these lights, so I'll commute with them first to make sure that they're cool and they're not going to fail out on me, and then once I know they're reliable, bang, out on the trails. So Ulti 1000, so far so good. I've done a heap of commutes on it. It lasts, it's killer. It's quite good. Let me just stop that door from banging. On to this thing's killer as well, the RN3000. So I'm not too sure if you can get this in Australia yet from local shops, but magicshine.com, straight to your door. They are who sent me these, obviously. So RN3000, it's a standalone light. This thing's a bit heavier. This thing's 281 grams on my scale. And 3000 lumen. Looking at it and sussing it out, I thought it's probably going to be bright, but not that bright. Commuted a few times with it now, and it's bright. It's got a good spread, good wide spread, super bright. Doesn't compete with the Montier 6500. Obviously, it's half the light, but very impressive. And clip it on and off you go. The mount stays on my bike. It's a super simple mount too. So the mounts that come with all these lights, except for the 6500, are just these little straps. They got adjustable straps for different size handlebars. If you've got a wider bar, you use the longer strap. If you've got a narrower bar, you can use this narrower strap. So a couple of different lengths comes with. Pretty cool. Impressive. Very impressive. So this will be like a convenient, I might just go for a night ride last minute. Don't have to worry about bolting a battery pack on again. Just straight on and go for it. It'd sit on your helmet, but it is a little bit heavy to be on your helmet, to be honest. Definitely a bar mounted light. I've done heaps of bouncing around and hucking around. I haven't done any smashing trail yet on it, so I don't know whether it's going to break the mount or anything like that, but I assume it's going to be good. So we'll see how that goes. And we've got the MJ906S. So, sorry, back to the RN3000. That's about $300, that one. So give or take, but yeah, around the $300 mark. MJ906S. So upgrade from the MJ906, which I've never tested, but they've improved it from what I can hear. This one comes with a battery. So the funny thing is with this plug is not compatible with the old Magicshine plug, which is like a double whammy 2-prong thing. So you can't run the old battery on the new light, but this does hook into your e-bike. You can plug it into your e-bike, run it straight off your e-bike battery, so that's cool. Super light, tiny, 4,500 lumens, so they claim, and absolutely, it's bright. It is super bright. For such a tiny light, it's killer. It's super bright. Haven't done any trail rides yet. Again, just commuting, dark streets. Yeah, heaps of commuting. This one's a little bit less convenient because you've got a battery pack, but will last for ages. So the run time on this, they say at full blast, I think they said 2.5 hours. But anyway, I'll get into that more when I review these suckers. Yeah, I'll get into that more when I review them. But so far, so good. All these lights seem killer. So a little bit of a hiccup with this one initially. So I got battery and light sent, but the light was defective. So they sent out a new light, no problems, super easy. Maybe because I'm reviewing them, maybe not. But either way, they honoured it. They looked after me, sent out the gear, and yeah, it's been good so far. So I'm into this light. I'm definitely into these other suckers. And tonight we're going for a night ride. So stay tuned. We'll see how they go. And if they're killer, they're killer. This one here goes for, I think, around $300 as well. So 4,500 lumens with a battery, $300. 3,000 lumens standalone, battery built in. This thing has got a run time of at full brightness. Where did it say? I should look into this before I do the videos, but who cares? Super bright. Lasts. I've done 3 trail ride, not trail rides, 3 commutes. So it's half hour each way. So it's hour, 3 hours, and I've only been running it on the lowest power, but I do not know what I'm doing. Here we go. Super bright. Still. So I'll charge it up and use it for the trail ride. Tonight will be this and the helmet. So no battery pack on the bike, just these two. I'll run them alone and together, and we'll see how they go. And then we'll move on to run the battery pack and seeing what the go is. But I'm super stoked that I've got a helmet light now. Very, very happy, because when you're off the bike and you're looking around, you need to be able to see where you're going. You don't want to be turning your bars to try and see where you're going. If you crash, you still need vision where your eyes are looking. Coming into hot corners, you need a vision where your eyes are looking, not just where your light's pointed. So, helmet light killer. Thank you, Magicshine, for sending these out, and hopefully they're all good. I'm pretty sure they're going to be, but we'll see.